I'm just getting ready to paint these doors, and I'm gonna set them all up out here. I'm not ready to paint them exactly just yet. I still have to sand. I've already cleaned the doors. I've done some other stuff to the doors, and now I'm ready to sand those doors. But and I'm gonna set them all out here. But the interesting question is, what happens with this door? This is the door that goes from the condo out into the garage, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this one off, and I'm going to set it up just like these others. And when I do that, then obviously this area is not going to be lockable, and that's okay. But if you're in the winter and if it's really super cold, you might start thinking about it. Maybe you want to paint this one in place. Now, initially I was thinking I was going to paint this in place. I don't really want to paint this in place because then I have to paint around the hinge and trying to paint in here and get this all careful. This all needs to be cleaned and stuff. See how I took this hinge off? See how I still got all the black junk around there? And it's going to be in the high 50s for the next 3 or 4 days. So one of the other things I'm deciding right now is I'm going to take this door down, and I'm going to prep it I'm going to clean and prep it just like all these other ones, and I'm going to leave it out here. I'm going to also take the door shoe off it. Okay, see that's called a door shoe, and it's got oh, I was going to say it's got weather stripping on the bottom, but you know what? The weather stripping piece is gone. I didn't even know that. Now I do. And I can when I take this off, I'm going to take this to the store with me. Okay? And then I can make sure, I think I can buy just an individual piece that folds in there, that fits into that. And if I can't, maybe I get a different door shoe. Because what I want to do is when this door is closed, I want to get it adjusted so that it sets right down on top of this threshold. And you can see right now, see that gap? And I can feel the cold air coming in. No wonder I could feel it before. That's because it's not down there, is it? And so that's another thing I'm going to put on my list. Now, I haven't taken this door off yet because I hadn't decided, but I'm going to decide now. I'm probably going to be painting these tomorrow or the next day. And initially after we got this condo, I changed the locks and also changed the lock to the front door and stuff. And I also did this here just for security in case the garage door, somebody had the garage door opener and they wanted to come in here, you know, the last tenant or somebody else by accident, or this garage door just goes up or something. It just gives a little bit more security. Well, I'm pretty much done with that, and we're going to be changing all this hardware to something different anyways. But here's the thing. Once I take this door off and get it ready to be painted, the cold, because we're in the winter, is coming from the garage right inside the condo, okay? Worst case scenario, hey, if it's cold in here for a day as I'm painting these doors, so let it be, right? Okay, so that's what I'm going to do with this door. And when I get ready to paint the door frame, this will probably be one of the first ones I want to paint, right? So that I can get this door back installed. And after I paint this door, I'm going to have to let it set for 2 or 3 days to let it cure. Because the last thing I want is to get the door back installed and have it not cured underneath the new paint for when I put new doorknobs on. Now what I could do is, this is something that's going to have to go on my list to get at the store. I've got to get new self-closing hinges, the top and bottom one, and then I'll get a new one, a regular hinge for the middle. And so when I get ready to put this door back up, okay, I'll let it dry for probably 2 days. Then all I have to do is put the hinges on, right? And then I can gently set it on there and make sure my finger marks don't get on this door. And then I'll just have to leave the door handles, the door handle and the deadbolt off for another 3 or 4 days because I want to let this cure all the way. The last thing you want to do is paint doors, put them up the very next day, and then on that same day put your hardware back on it. Put all your hinges on, put your strike plates on, put your doorknob on, put your deadbolt on, because the next time you get ready to take your doorknob off, guess what? It's stuck right onto the door. Or you try to pop off your latch or your strike plate because you're going to replace it, and you try to take it off and it rips the paint and the wood off because there's paint on the back side of this that got stuck on here. You know what I mean? And then see, the other thing is this one, because it goes out into the garage, it's got the seal on there. And this is just a rubber type seal, and there's a groove on the side of this door jamb. And they usually do that for exterior doors nowadays. Years ago, they didn't do that. So I'm gonna pull this back. You can do that with the putty knife. Look at my fingers, just from touching this door a little bit. I've got to get it clean, sanded, and all that kind of stuff. See, it's just from all this stuff that comes off of here. Okay, you really want to paint over that? That's why you got to get this stuff cleaned. Look, see there? It's all over. That's why you got to need to get this cleaned and prepped properly. So I'll pull this off, and see, it looks a little tired. Somebody left that on last time they painted, right? See there? There's a little bit of paint on there. Here's some more right here. Getting you too close. See there? There's some more. Here's some more paint on there. It just looks old, doesn't it? So I'll get some new weather stripping. I can leave that off for now. You know, after I get it painted, and then I'll let this paint cure, the new paint that I put back on here. I'll get it cured properly. And you see this? I'm going to have to leave that. I'll have to paint around that, or I'm going to have to pull that off carefully and put it back on. I don't know if I want to take that off. Usually the tags they'll put on the side of the door jamb. So, but this one they put up here. Obviously you don't see that until the door is open. But usually you'll see them on the side. See here's the one on the side of the door. This is 20-hour rated, a 20-minute rated door, and a 20-minute rated door frame. See, 20-minute rating, and listed fire door frame, and this is listed a fire door because it goes from the condo to the garage. Okay, so I'll have to paint around, cut in around those. Oh well, I can do it, and then I can wipe off any excess later. It'll be fine. Okay, so that's something else I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to think real carefully and strategically. Once I get all the other stuff ready, I'm going to get this room all set up right before I want to get ready to paint those doors. I'm going to come in here and I'm going to get this one off. I'm going to take everything off. I'm going to take it out there. I'm going to sand, clean it with simple green, then prep it and sand it, wipe it down, get it all ready. And I'll do that in an afternoon. Then I'll set it in there, let's say, and then get ready to paint the next morning. You know, I can do something like that, or I can do it the next morning. You know, I could take this off and leave just the hinges. No, I was thinking I could sand it and prep it, do everything with the hinges in place, and then take those off first thing in the morning and take the door off, and the door will already be clean, sanded, and all that. And I can do that all in place. I mean, that's another option you can do. And get it ready that way. Then the next morning, all I have to do, then I can leave this deadbolt on here for one extra night, let's say. Then the next morning, just take the two hinges off, and away I go, start painting. And then this door is still going to be off no matter what I do. It's still going to be off for 2 or 3 days until I decide that this is ready to be put back on. After I get done painting all the doors, the first door jamb I'm going to paint is this one here, so it can start drying before I start painting all the other ones. I can still paint the other ones the same day, but I'll do this one first. You see what I'm saying? And so, yes, is there a right and wrong way to do things and a game plan? Yeah, but don't get discouraged. You know, I'm giving you a lot of information here, and I'm not perfect at it. And there's some things I need to learn. There's different things. Is there 3 different ways to do this project? Yeah, there's probably 8 different ways to do this project. I'm just showing you one. Okay. I thought I might as well show this to you. This was the 3rd door that I showed you how to sand. Remember I was showing you on this one where whoever ripped the hinge off, it kind of pulled the paint off and somebody else painted over it. All I did was I just sanded that a little bit extra. You know, when I paint that, it's going to look way better than it did before. Okay? So lots of different things like that. You want your job to turn out good. Prepping your doors and spending a little extra time in your doors is a good thing.